Okay, Akash, welcome to YourPedia. Start करते हैं आपका full mock for Oil India Limited and you are from electrical engineering background.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Akash, introduce yourself first.
Good evening, sir. My name is Akash Das, and I am a native of West Bengal, from Kolkata. And I have I studied B.Tech M.Tech from Indian Institute of Engineering Science Technology in electrical engineering. This college is situated in Shibpur, and my family consists of mother who is who is a housewife and very hardworking. And my father was a lift business contractor. And my hobbies are included. My hobbies are playing table tennis and cycling, which I religiously follow every day. And I'm currently working in an organization called Capgemini as a senior cybersecurity analyst. I think that's it.
Okay. You completed your B.Tech and M.Tech in which year?
Sir, I completed my B.Tech and M.Tech in 2021.
21. Okay, since then you are working in Capgemini.
Yes, in 2021, after completing my M.Tech, I was placed on campus at Capgemini and started working there.
आकाश आपने SCADA सुना है? SCADA को कहते हैं?
I have, sir, it's a device which used to connect all the. It's used in automotive industries like the manufacturing industries, where in the shop floor, SCADA is used to automate all the processes in the shop floor, manufacturing shop floor.
मतलब आपको पता है इसके बारे में डिटेल में क्या करना है?
Yes, it's a data acquisition system, so basically control and data acquisition system, which is a category of many amount of software applications that would be used for controlling the various industrial processes and automate them actually. And we get the data in real time.
How the software industry can helpful in for the oil industry?
Sir, software it can be very helpful in oil industry because nowadays instead this Oil India Limited is an upstream company, right, which helps in transportation of crude oil and natural gas to different refineries and all. So what we can do is that we can use like AI and artificial intelligence and other software to determine the geological conditions where the best places of geological places where the exploration of oil can be done. It can be like the places in India where the oil could be found in large proportions. We can find it using GIS sensing method using AI. And another thing is that, and the most important thing is that we can also like a software digital systems. What can we do in oil and gas industry is that in oil and gas industry we have a large amount of data. It's a big, and Oil India Limited is a Navaratna company, so large amount of data comes from various fields. So we can use this software or automated software to club those data together and perform some basic analysis as to where the production or generation of oil could be, or generation of oil and natural gas could be much more, and how efficiently it could be taken up from the oil transportation side, so as to increase the business of the company.
Okay.
And thirdly, we can also use the business analysts use the Excel and MS Office. Actually, we use it every day. So that's also.
Okay. Aapne use the word GIS. What is that GIS?
Sir, it's a GIS actually. It's a sensing software actually. Is what happens is that it is done on AI, artificial intelligence, and it is a geographic information system. It full form is geographic information system mapping, which is a type of database containing the various geographical data, combined various geographical data, and can tell us about geographical conditions of a particular place or a particular country.
ओके, आपने इसके बारे में कहीं सुना है, पढ़ा है, कैसे हम इसको जीआईएस का यूज कर रहे हैं कहीं किस कंट्री?
Actually, GIS information system is actually I actually got this information from my friend. He actually studies, studied geology, and he told me about these things long back when I was in college. So from there only I used to, I just thought about, I just got that information, GIS,
Okay.
the computer system,
Your
and how.
hobbies, okay, your hobbies is playing table tennis and other one क्या था?
Cycling.
Actually, recently, just a few days back, one of our player won the कुछ special thing which
Manika Batra, sir. Manika Batra won a bronze medal in Asian Games.
Asian Games. Bronze medal.
Yes, bronze medal in Asian Games. The first Indian to win a table tennis medal in Asian Games. Actually, Manika Batra is my also favorite player. I like her actually.
Okay. And you like to do cycling also? Yes,
it's just a passion, like a hobby actually. Every evening, after office hours, I go for cycling with my friend. With my friend in neighborhood friend. He and me.
Okay, Akash. Tell me about something Oil India Limited. What do you know about Oil?
So Oil India Limited is a Navratna company under the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, and it's a completely government-owned company, and it's it has been started its main base of operations as Oil India Limited in 1959, from 1959. And it's basically situated in Northeast, in Assam, actually, in most probably in Assam, most significantly in Assam regions, in Dulaijan, Digboi, and etc. Digboi is the oil field, capital of the country. And it's an upstream company, which means that it's involved in the production, development, and transportation of crude and natural gas to the refineries, to the companies, and sells those products to the companies which have refineries like IOCL, ONGC, who are the downstream companies. They sell those petrol pumps and all. They sell those products in petrol pumps and all. Okay, Akash, you are working as a software engineer, and you are posted in. You are working from home as a. Sir, I go to 3 days office, sir, and 2 days home. Okay. So now, if you got the joining in IOCL and you posted in Digboi in Assam, the very far place, and there sir, actually, not sir. That will not be a problem because I have been to Assam, Guwahati, actually, quite a few times, and I am very much adapted to that place. And also I have spent although this job is work from home, and that's the primary reason for me to shift. Actually, it's kind of a boring thing. I like to I like to go to different places, see the cultures actually. And exactly, recently I went to the previous month only I went to South India, Chennai. From there I went to Ooty and all. So I like to visit places, and if I get and I have seen that Oil India Limited as a company has a transfer policy, so that is an extra advantage for me, because I will be able to visit different places all over India after getting transfers and all. Okay. So yeah. Sure, Akash, now sir will take technical. I will give you feedback. Yes. Rajiv.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Akash. What are the subjects you have prepared?
Sir, I have prepared. I mean, I have studied machines, transformers, and also power systems. But yeah, power system. I'm not good at electronics, sir.
Yeah, okay. What is the working principle of transformer?
So the working principle of transformer is Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction and the Lenz's law. That is the working principle of transformers. However, should I go in details, sir?
Okay, Akash. Okay. So when we distribute the transformer on the basis of construction, how many part it has been divided?
On basis of construction. Code type transformer and shell type transformer.
Okay. What is the area of application of these types?
Sir, for code type transformer and their application, means by these transformers are used. So transformers are mainly used. Actually, the code type transformer. Yeah. So the code type transformer is something that is used in high voltage, high power. They are used high voltage and high power conditions, and shell type are used for low voltage and low power conditions, low power applications actually. That's what I can recall actually for now.
Okay, why the turn ratio and the current ratio are inverse in the case of transformer?
So turns ratio is defined as N1 by N2, which is, so actually there is a power, there's an equation which goes in a transformer, for ideal transformer, that is E1 I1 is equals to E2 I2, that is the input power to equal to output power. So we all know that E1, so E directly proportional, that is the EMF directly proportional number of turns of a transformer. So E1 by E2 will be equals to N1 by N2. But according to that power equation, E1 I1 is equals to E2 I2, we can see that E1 by I2, E2 is equals to I2 by I1, which is reciprocal. So that is the reason why they are reciprocal to each other.
Okay. What is CT and PT?
Sir, they are current transfer and potential transformers, which is used in various substations.
Okay. What is the rating?
What is the rating? So, I'm not so sure. I've not seen physically, I've not seen a CT or PT in a substation. So my guess is for a CT, it should be 100. It's actually a 100 by 2 ampere, but I'm not so sure. And potential transformers, I'm not so sure.
Is the transformer an inverter?
Is a transformer an inverter? Sir, actually, inverter is something as a device which converts from DC to AC. And transformer, what it helps, it doesn't convert anything. You just step up or step down the voltage. So either step up, so step down the voltage. That is the use of the transformer, and transferring a power from one circuit to another circuit. So I don't, they're different.
Okay. Transformer have the classes, class 2 or class 3. Are you familiar with these terms?
I'm not familiar with this.
Is the transformer a linear device or non-linear device?
Sir, transformer is a linear device or non-linear device?
Yeah.
Sir, actually, from what I mean, from the equation, that is the E is equals to 4.44, like 4.44 F psi n. According to that, transformer is a linear device. No, it's a linear device. Transformer is a linear device. Yes, according to the equation.
Yes. Tell me one thing. Why current transformer is grounded?
Why, sir? Current transformer is grounded. Sir, actually, current transformer is grounded so that whenever the electrical or the lightning strikes occur on that large number of surge currents will produce, and because of the surge currents, the extra amount of the current will flow into the ground to maintain that to maintain the safety of the equipment as well as the personnel handling the equipment. So that's why it is grounded.
Okay, you are working, no?
I'm working, sir, currently. Yes.
Okay. What is the area of your work?
Sir, I'm working in cybersecurity. I do cybersecurity audits and identity and access management.
Okay. Okay, so from the communication part, talking about the buses, what is the basic difference between the data bus and the electrical bus?
Electrical, there's a big difference. Data bus is something which helps in flow of binary data in form of binary form, ones and zeros. Bus is actually for the flow of beta bits in ones and zeros in binary form. And this electrical bus is something entirely different. It's actually a metallic conductor made up of copper or aluminum, which connects different points of substation, different components of substation to a single point. That single point is known as the electrical bus bar. Bus.
Okay. Is there any communication in the term of electrical bus? Does we communicate through the electrical buses?
Communicate the electrical buses. We communicate in terms of what, sir?
Communication. Yeah, communication in the terms of like to operate the certain equipment or to know about the searches.
Communication between the bus. Actually, a communication does happen in case of a bus between the buses whenever a fault occurs. Like there is a set process whenever fault occurs, like circuit breaker closed, then the isolator will circuit breaker will open, isolator will open, then the earthing switch will close, and after the fault is over, the earthing switch will open. Yes, and closed isolator and close the circuit breaker. So that type of communication, automatic communication happens between the components whenever a fault occurs system, and you can't connect the bus. But I'm just guessing.
Have you heard the term line trap or wave trap?
Sorry, sir. Lamp drive.
Land trap or wave trap?
Land drive.
Trap, land trap or wave trap?
No.
Haven't you seen the term line trap?
It's a line trap. Line trap.
Line trap or wave trap?
Yes, sir, I heard, but yes, sir, I heard, and okay, so line trap. Yes, a line trap. I know. So a line trap is a wave, also known as wave trap, the high frequency maintenance free parallel resonance circuit mounted in high voltage AC circuits, AC transmission lines. Yes, high frequency maintenance free parallel resonance circuit. That is a line trap.
So you're working in software. So in the oil industry, which software or for the automation purpose, which software generally used? Any idea?
In oil industry, which software generally used?
In any industry?
In NNS, SCADA is used actually. PLC is used, but I'm not so sure about. I know that PLC, programming logic controller, and SCADA is unknown about SCADA. SCADA is used for controlling and analyzing the different industrial processing in any industry, especially in manufacturing.
What is the full form of PLCC?
Sir, programming logic controller, PLCC. PL means double C.
Double C.
Okay, sir. So it's a so it's not a device. It's actually it's a communication line, power line carrier communication, PLCC. Yes.
Okay, PLC modem. There is a PLC modem that is stand for power line communication, but I am asking about PLCC. It is also a type of carrier communication in the power line.
Yes, carrier communication. Power line carrier communication is PLCC, if I'm not. Yes. So what is the question? What is PLCC?
Okay, PLCC is a plastic ladder chip carrier that is used in the power line for the carrier communication. Okay, tell me one thing. In the underground C cable for the electrical transmission or for any communication purpose, we are using the cables. So which type of cable it is being used? And for the cooling medium, what cooling medium is being provided?
Cooling medium in underground cables.
Under the sea?
Underground cables, nowadays what happens is underwater cables have comes. So it will cool the underground cables. But if you're talking about these underground cables which are used in like cities and all,
Not in the city, in the sea. Underground cable in the sea.
so there are many cooling system like oil cooling, water cooling, air cooling. Yes.
Okay.
Water,
While
water.
manufacturing the byproduct in the oil industry, right? We are most acquainted with the electrical equipment. So any idea about the equipment that is being used? There is a main process and there is also a byprocess for the byproduct. So is there any difference between the equipment that we are using for the main and the auxiliary purpose?
Equipment in
Or it
sir,
will be the same?
so main and auxiliary purpose, the electrical equipment that are used, that are either same or different. That is the question, right? So so I have not seen those things in this.
Okay, no problem. Attraction type relay. What is attraction type relay?
Attraction type relay. It's the first time I'm hearing this. Attraction type relay. I've seen inertial type distance relay and mass price.
Okay. So when I say attraction type relay or attraction type circuit breaker, what is the any idea that what will be these two things?
So I can give an answer by guessing. Attraction type circuit breaker is in the name suggests.
I'm also giving you the hint, indication type.
Indication. Okay, sir. Okay. So attraction type relay using electromechanical type of relay that operates on the principle of electromagnetic attraction. I'm just guessing. Whenever there is a fault in the system, the electromagnetic relay operates. There is a coil which energizes. There will be a coil which energizes the electromagnet, and the electromagnet, when the operating current becomes very large, the magnetic coil will become energized, and due to the operation of this is the interaction between the magnetic coil and the electromagnetic force will develop, resulting in the attraction type of the contact, close attraction, and opening the contacts of circuit breaker.
Okay, last question. What are the advantages of HVDC?
So many advantages. HVDC is high voltage DC circuits, which is used primarily used in transmission of power over very long distances, above 600 kilometers. So the primary advantage is current. High voltage diodes current. What happens is the current remains constant, so there is no proximity or skin effect, because it's a DC circuit. So as a result, there will be no stability problem. And due to this reduced losses, dietary losses, the current carrying capacity of the HPTC is very high. And the radio interference and corona power loss is also low because they are not AC. Corona power loss depends on frequency, so frequency. So no AC, corona loss is less. And many advantages.
Okay, Akash, and done from my side. See, I want to give you some feedback. See, in the oil industry, the question might be around the technical part that is being used in the industry. Okay, so the process involved, it is the same for the main purpose and the auxiliary purpose. The equipment are the same. Only difference is the rating. Okay, in the process of external distillation, there are many type of the main type of motors. There are many type of streams lines are there. Okay, for cooling purpose, for other purpose also. And one more thing, for you are preparing for the oil, na? So industry, so pipelining question might be asked how the pipelining is being done. This is the mechanical part, but they are asking also from the electrical. So please go through this topic. And from the transformer, because the transformer is the thing that is electrical, but you are looking into it. So the basic of the transformer on the part of maintenance, how it is being maintenance, how the insulating resistance or inductance it is being measured, how it is being maintained, on the type, on the type 2, type 3, depend upon the grading. Okay, distribution transformer, power transformer that is being used. So this type of question prepared. So prepare this and all the relays and circuit breaker. Please go through it. The main type of relays. Okay.
So there was a you asked a question in the previous interview about type of motor that is used in tap changes. I cannot find the answer.
And see, the motor that is being used for the tap changing, it is for the generalized purpose. So it is single phase induction motor. Okay, and in some case for the larger transformer, it is being used as a squirrel cage motor.
Square. Okay, square cage motor.
Mm.
And sir, whatever sir, you asked about these questions like related to all industry, but I am whatever I've studied is completely out of my scope and knowledge. How will we be able to answer there if they ask this type of
There
questions?
could be a probability that they should ask this question, but not mandatory that it is being asked. So they will relate you from the data bus to the power bus. They will relate all the thing.
So was my answer correct regarding that communication thing with the electric bus?
Yeah, it was correct. Yeah, guys, it was question was correct.
That's correct.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, Rajiv, thank you. Hello, Akash.
Yes, sir.
मेरा एक फीडबैक है दोस्त, और ना पहले ना क्वेश्चन को पूरा आप सुन लेना, तब उसके बाद आंसर करना है। ये थोड़ा सा मुझे लगता है कल भी मैंने बोलता जल्दी कर देते हो आप, ठीक है ना?
For that only I.
हाँ, कंट्रोल करो अपने ऊपर, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है?
Yes.
और जैसे ये क्वेश्चन है जो आपके आउट ऑफ सिलेबस है, उनको आप मना भी कर सकते हो, उनमें कोई एज ए नेगेटिव नहीं जाता, ठीक है ना? लेकिन गलत नहीं बोलना कभी, डोंट, ठीक है ना? पाइपलाइन के बारे में पूछने लगे तो आपने देखा ही नहीं, तो वाई हाउ वुड यू आंसर, ठीक है ना? तो आप बोलते हैं सर सुना है पाइपलाइन होती है कि फॉर ऑयल ट्रांसपोर्टेशन पंप यूज किए जा सकते हैं, बट आई डोंट नो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली हैपन देयर, मुझको पता नहीं, ठीक है ना? और जो सॉफ्टवेयर इंडस्ट्री में मॉनिटरिंग और ऑटोमेशन के लिए यूज किया जाता है, स्काडा ही है। वो स्काडा भी एक काइंड ऑफ सॉफ्टवेयर है जो डाटा का कलेक्शन करता है, उसको देखते उसको प्रोसेस करता है, ऑटोमेटिक को सिग्नल देता है, तो स्काडा ही है वो भी, ठीक है? तो ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि सारे क्वेश्चन के आंसर करना है। जो आपको लगता है कि इट इज आउट ऑफ योर सिलेबस, तो यू वो कर सकते हैं। अगर पढ़ लिया तो ठीक है, नहीं तो कोई ऐसे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ठीक है ना। बी कॉन्फिडेंट एंड लिसन द क्वेश्चन केयरफुली, दिस इज द प्राइम वो है, ठीक है ना, वो उसको उसके ऊपर ध्यान दीजिए, ठीक है।
ओके
और कोई भी क्वेश्चन का आंसर इतना लॉन्ग लेंथी मत करिए कि वो थोड़ा सामने वाला फिर उसको हो जाए, थोड़ा सा मतलब कंसाइज करिए अपने आंसर। जैसे सॉफ्टवेयर इंडस्ट्रीज का मैंने पूछा था हाउ डज इट विल हेल्प, तो डाटा मॉनिटरिंग, डाटा प्रोसेसिंग एंड क्या बोलते हैं ऑटोमेशन में हम सॉफ्टवेयर का यूज कर सकते हैं, इतना कहना है आपको, ठीक है ना।
ओके ओके, यस आई वाज एक्सप्लेनिंग अ लॉट।
हाँ वो तो जब वो ज्यादा डिटेल में पूछेंगे तब देन यू कैन,
हाँ ठीक है,
ठीक है। बी
यस सर,
कंसाइज, बी वो, ठीक है।
ठीक
चलो
है।
गुड लक, ऑल द बेस्ट आकाश। और क्वेश्चन को पूरा सुनने के बाद जब वो थोड़ी देर पॉज हो जाए तब उसके बाद आंसर करना, ठीक है।
हाँ ठीक है सर, ओके।
चलो।